everybody, this is Heidi Bound coming to you from New York City, and today's second blog post for the month of March for Art Anthology is another post where you get a chance to learn a little bit more about each of the design team members. So I am lucky to be the design team coordinator for Art Anthology, and I have a few questions. They're up there on my script. I feel like I have a teleprompter that I'm going to answer so that you can get to know a little bit more about me. Now, first question. Who am I as an artist? So to answer that question, I thought, well, let me just be my authentic self on camera today. I was going to go, curl my hair or flat iron it or throw on a little lip gloss, change my shirt. And then I thought, no, forget it, because this is actually what I look like when I'm here by myself creating. So this is it. Hair pulled back, glasses on so I can see. If I don't have them on, my husband, comes in and reminds me that I will get a headache. A cozy sweatshirt. This one I've had for ever. Obviously, actually since high school. Isn't that crazy? And I'm really comfortable. Sometimes I throw on my apron, other times I don't care. Nothing wrong with little Art Anthology sprays on my old clothes, right? Add some color. So who am I as an artist? Well, I've been scrapbooking in the craft world traditional sense of scrapbooking since 1998. I first saw scrapbooking on, what was it? Rosie O'Donnell, actually. She was a big scrapbooker, and I was looking for a hobby to kind of pass the time. I had moved to a new place and wasn't really very happy, but that's a whole long story. You would need a lot of time for that. But so I was looking for something to do to, entertain myself, and I came across scrapbooking and eBay, and that was back when web TV was the hot way to look at the internet. So I was selling things on eBay, and I was doing some scrapbooking, and now I've evolved into doing a lot with mixed media. Still scrapbooking. It looks a lot different than it did back then, and I'm also really into project life. So yeah, that's who I am as an artist. Those are the things that I'm into. So I'm going to turn it off between each question, and I'll be right back. All right, the next question. What drives me to create? What is my inspiration? What drives me to create is it's basically my therapy, the way that I relax. I have a pretty stressful job during the day, so there's nothing better than coming home nice and quiet, or sometimes I watch YouTube videos and I sit and create whatever I'm in the mood for. A lot of times it's sitting and just painting and relaxing. Other times it's working on my project life. And my inspiration is basically, I guess it's not basically, the love of my life, my husband, and my family, which is one of the most important things in the world. They are the most important thing in the world to me. My mom and sisters and brother-in-law and nieces and nephews, and my pups. I don't have kids, but because I work in a school during the day, so I come home and it's nice and quiet. But I do have two Pomeranians, Hunter and Bo. You could tell that I didn't get fancy for you because my hair is sticking out on the side. Really cute. And I am inspired by nature. Butterflies, flowers, leaves, color. I also live in New York City, and so there's tons of inspiration around me all the time. Always something new to see, always something to check out. And friends. I have, they say we try to find our tribe of people. Well, I have lots of friends that love art in real life people that I haven't gotten together with them in a while, but we're going to work on that. And my online friends, both friends that I've known for years and new friends, especially those that we're making through Art Anthology. So that's what inspires me. That's what drives me to create. So, all right, get ready for question number 3. Ooh, there's my hand. Let's not do that again. Sorry. All right, question 3. Why am I excited to be a part of the Art Anthology design team? That's a pretty big question. First of all, the easiest and most honest response is because the products rock. I have tons of them here from my Ustream the other night. I always have Art Anthology goodies around me. The products are amazing. Second reason, and equal to the first, the people are great. We put together an amazing team, and I get to work with Stacy, who I adore. Can't wait to meet her in person someday. And I just think that the products, they make sense. They're easy to work with. I'm able to grab them and be inspired by the colors, by the texture. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I mean, who wouldn't want this shimmer sitting around them? Beautiful stuff. And for me, I actually am beyond thrilled to be the design team coordinator. So I get to use my type A part of my personality to set up schedules and plan things. And stay tuned, because we'll be having a lot more Ustreams and YouTubes, and yeah, I can go on and on about that. So I'm excited to be part of a new company, an independently owned, awesome company with really great people and just amazing products. So get ready. Next question. Question 4, I think. Yeah, 4. Next question. What would I like to gain being on the team? That's kind of a tricky question. What would I like to gain? I guess what I would like to gain is the opportunity to share my art. Going into 2014, I did the word of the year. Last year in 2013, my year was enjoy, which I did a lot of that. And my word for 2014 is share. So I've been looking at ways to share my art, share my knowledge, and my love of art as well. I mean, sharing in other parts of my life as well. But in specifically around the Art Anthology design team, I want to be able to do more sharing, which I think is for me. What will I gain from that is I just feel fulfilled when I share and when I teach others. So yeah, I'd like to gain another sense, like a sense of art community amongst those people that have fallen in love with the products as well. I'd like to be able to gain friendships from the girls on the team, as well as from all of you. So yeah, those are some pretty big things to gain. I hope that comes true. Crossing my fingers. All right, next question. You can see the Art Anthology over my shoulder. See it back there on the shelf? How can I inspire you to try our products? Well, hopefully the Ustream the other night did that. I know there were a lot of great people there, tons of fun. I'm also hoping that because our team, myself included, we love a ton of different kinds. This is really a mess. We love a ton of different kinds of projects. Jewelry, home decor, altered art, scrapbooking, project life, all of those things, art journaling. The team is so diverse, so I'm hoping that that I, as well as the team, can inspire you to try these great products on all different kinds of projects that you're doing. Think outside the box. And I'm hoping that between our Ustream shows, YouTube videos, and the blog posts, that you'll be able to see lots of different ways to try the products and lots of different projects to try them out on, something a little different. And what I'm excited about is hopefully you'll post those things that you do over on our Facebook page, and we're working on another page where you can share your art, and the design team will be sharing art. So give that stuff a go and let us see what you're doing. Our community can grow and share, and that's really exciting to me. So, all right, next question. This one's actually 2 questions, but I thought it goes together, so I'll talk about them together. What is my go-to color palette? I would say if I had to pick a palette, it would be any kind of pink, turquoise color, and probably a purple, but that does change a lot. These tend to be my go-to colors, and then sometimes I'll come in with maybe a bright green. Sometimes I'll come in with just a combination of colors, but they're usually really bright kinds of colors. I don't gravitate as often to like red, like the primary colors. So So every once in a while I have to push myself to try those colors. They just don't speak to me as much as some of the other combinations of colors. That's just me. Everybody has their thing. And if you watched the Ustream the other night, you know that my style has evolved as well. I used to do a lot of vintage types of things, very soft muted colors. And since art journaling, and especially since I've gotten into the art anthology products, my style has become very bright and happy, and I'm not afraid of color. I'm not afraid to try different colors together, even if somebody out there says that they may not work together. Well, I love to try them together to see. So this is the Cityscape from Friday night's Ustream. I didn't get much further with it because I had some company here yesterday in New York. So I'd like to work on it a little bit tonight, and then as promised, I'll share it with you on the blog when it's finished. But that's my color palette. My palette is anything happy, anything bright, and my style is, I think, kind of clean and artsy looking. Yeah, with like pops of black in there. I don't know. I guess you'll have to check out my blog and my work to kind of make that decision for yourself, because I think for me, it changes all the time. So yeah, that's the last question. So if you love the art anthology, if you're, drooling over the things that I've been sort of teasing you with, all of these great, I'm making a little bit of a mess, but my hands aren't big enough to pick all of these up. These are just a few of them on my table. If you're loving them and loving the coloration sprays, lots of awesome colors, I have tons of them. Those are just what I can pick up. And if you're loving the dimensional crystals, gorgeous colors, again, I have a bunch more, but my hands are only so big. And there I am. If you're loving all those and you want to check them out, I'll be posting some links down below so that you can check these out. Buy them from your local scrapbook store. If you're a local scrapbook store and you don't carry them, I'll put some information as to how you can get your hands on them to carry them in your own store. There are also lots of places online that sell art anthology. I'll put a link so you can check it all out. And if you don't carry them and you are an online store, well, you're missing out. But it's not too late, because you can get art anthology into your brick and mortar or online store, and I'll put a link down below so that you know how. So that's it. Hope you learned a little bit about me and my not so glamorous look when I'm doing art here at home. Yes, there's usually paint on my face, so you are missing out on that, but we'll have to be okay with that. And stay tuned for more art inspiration on the YouTube channel, the blog, and Ustream. Woo-hoo! Who's excited about that? All right, so until next time, I'm Heidi Bounds, coming to you from New York City, and have a great week, and more importantly, go make some art. Bye!